This morning when I came here and I had my first interviews with the speakers, somebody told me, hey, there's a lot of change going on in Romania. There's a lot of change going on in Cluj, but it would be great because we are in a very beautiful place. We are surrounded by paintings and people who did beautiful things many years ago. But if we talk about generating change as a foreigner, I would say, why not start to change this place, this beautiful building, and make it a proper place as well. But anyhow, it's a beautiful place to be. For who is the first time to be at a TED conference? These lights are in the eyes, so I think 20%, first time. So it's about generating change, and today, and I had the privilege to meet most of the speakers, and from photographers to artists to businessmen to online entrepreneurs to scientists to people who give you an inside look into the brains. Don't worry, he's not a brain reader, although he told me yesterday he could. So people took the guts to tell something about their life, their experience, and what was the tipping point that changed them. As an audience, you can do two things. Sit down, relax. Yeah, it's better to relax because it's going to be hot today. And just let it go over you, and then you leave at the end of the day. You even have some presents at the end of the day, so that's anyhow also a good reason to stay till the end. And then continue your life as it was, as it started this morning when you woke up. You could also be an active audience, and of course, you all are, because all the people who are not here, they are not so active. So you are already a very professional audience. And take something from, and I think we have 9 speakers today, and we also see a TED Talk introduction. You cannot remember everything. But maybe what I wish for you is that there is something happening that could change your life, that there's a seed, put it in your brain, in your heart, in your soul, and carry it with you, and make your life a better life, make this place a better place. What I see, so that's what I really honor you, and during the conversations and speeches, I will also try to communicate with you and ask your reactions. I see that the average age is increasing, by the way. I see also a man, 66, 67 years here. Where's that man? Ruud, the guy is at the back. So for you, probably I'm an old man of 55, but I need also some guidance in my life. And so I also introduced Ruud. He was really a source of inspiration for me to bring me there where I am now. So I'm very happy that he's here to increase a little bit the average age of the audience. And second, during the pause, if you have questions to a guy that came, had an education as a monk, and finally he ended up to be a director in Citibank and being the boss of Caterpillar and these things. So if you want to talk about experience, he's a beautiful source. I got to make you busy as well. Thank you very much. So, speakers, some rules of engagement. I told you about the temperature, and some people say, oh, can you open the window? Yes, we cannot. Because there is quite a fortune here at the wall, on these walls, and I don't think we can take them away. That opening the windows will change the humidity and the temperature. So maybe we're not sweating, but the paint is going to sweat, and I think the value will decrease dramatically after one day. So, imi pararau pentru that. Announce the world class, that's what Christian told me. Announce the world class voucher and other surprises in the welcome package. They were on your seats already this morning. But I thought to keep you busy with the speakers, I kindly request to take them away and really to deliver them at the end. But really, nice things are in there. Everybody has a barcode, everybody has a, what do you say, a badge, except for me. There is a QR code on it. It's a kind of very modern barcode, and with your mobile applications, you can, with your photo equipment, you can download a special app or something if you really have questions about it. Christian knows everything about it. The schedule, is tight and the program is long. And what I heard that in Romania, if you pay for something, you want something, and you want a lot. So now you get it. So it's what you asked for, so don't complain about it. Please restrain from entering the room during speeches. No, so far I was pretty successful. I did not see anybody leaving in the first minute. So let's keep it in this way today. The breaks are long, the breaks are enough. And you can do a couple of things during the break. But the TED purpose is that you talk to each other. We don't have, so after the speeches, we don't have a big interaction with questions, because our experience is that an average speech of 18 minutes will turn to easily to half an hour, and we'll sit here till 12 o'clock at night. That's what we don't want. But these breaks, the speakers will be here during the break. So you can address these questions at that moment to them, but also interact with each other. This is just an example of a couple of speakers, but next year I'm sure one of you is standing here live on stage because he experienced something. So also interact with each other, and you can do things. You can interact with a person you know already for a couple of years, great. You also can use this precious time to introduce yourself to a person you didn't know. So imagine how you create a certain network. The toilet. We have one toilet. I don't have to give you any instructions how to behave there, but it's down at the first level on the left. It's limited, so use it in a proper way. Sorry that we could not provide you wireless connectivity for blogging, tweeting. So you have to use your own connections. Who's tweeting here, by the way?
Me.
Oh, we have a tweet in the back. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, are you aware here in Romania that the world is changing? We have social media. Who's on Facebook here? Oh, now we're talking a little bit. So we have a lot of friends. Good. So the Twitter hashtag is TEDxCluj. Hashtag, I pronounced it well? Good. The next event will be broadcast TED Global Conference in Scotland on the 13th of July. There's a TED conference here again, 13th of July?
Broadcast.
Oh, broadcast. Good. Now, the first thing, not a speaker yet, we have a TED Talk. It's Ken Robinson, it's about creativity. It doesn't need any introduction, that it's fun, it's humor, and it's a little bit to loosen up the atmosphere. Good luck, come back to you later.
I was here 4 years ago, and I remember at the time that the talks weren't put online. I think they were given to TEDx's in a box and DVDs, which they put on their shelves where they are now. And actually Chris called me a week after I gave my talk and said, we're going to start putting them online, can we put yours online? I said, sure. And 4 years later, as I said, it's been seen by it's been downloaded 4 million times. So I suppose you should multiply that by 20 or something to get the number of people who've seen it. And as Chris says, there is a hunger for videos of me.
You're enjoying that? You don't love your life? You can get your entry fee back and then maybe do something else. Or do you love to be here?
I love to be here, and I'm enduring my. I love my week, but I don't love my other part of the week.
Okay, it's not your wife or girlfriend? No. Okay. During the break, give this guy some support. Yeah. Some people, I was walking around, some people were complaining to the audience, who the hell is on stage here? Sorry, if you don't recognize the picture, because it's taken 10 years ago, my name is Cor Gertsma. I'm Dutch origin. I'm working already 12 years in Cluj, and I have one thing in common with you. I really love this place. And I'm going to be the host for today. So, if you have any questions about how things go to Christian. The first speaker of Cluj origin, and also the youngest speaker, I met him yesterday and said, how should I introduce you? And he's funny. And he said, oh, I'm Sergio, and I'm Chefu de la Crocodilo, from Tirolilo. As not being a Romanian, I had to practice this morning a couple of times in front of the mirror. Sergio, young, entrepreneurship. I asked him, when did you start? Okay, you can start with the professional side when you are 20, 23, but he started when he was 17, so it's in his veins, in his blood. Why you're here? Of course, because I love to be here. What do you want to tell? I want to make a comparison with tennis and business. Tennis and business? I'm not going to reveal this, that's what he's going to do. And what he wants to say, so I ask you the question, who is quitting, who is blogging, who is on Facebook. This social media has a lot of impact on our society in the way we behave towards the world, towards each other, towards our friends. And he's going to introduce us as a very successful entrepreneur, created the website in Romania, 3.2 million visitors a month. Believe me, that's traffic. So, please, Sergio, come on stage and entertain us. Give him a warm applause.